from beautiful Hanle. It's about 10:30 in the morning. You know the story of how I reached Hanle yesterday. The crazy journey from Chushul to Loma on that off-road. Then heading back Chushul to Mahe. Then Mahe to Hanle in the rain. Crazy. It's all sunny now today. I've got clear skies. So I forgot to charge my phone, my laptop, GoPro, everything last night because the power was on and off due to the rain. So 8:30 onwards, when the power came, I charged the phone. So till now been copying footage from both the GoPros, the phone, everything, organizing them into the correct folder structure. So now it's all bright and sunny. Plan is now to head to the Hanle Observatory. Take a look at it. Just roam around Hanle. I decided to stay here today because I came here yesterday in almost torrential downpour. I couldn't see anything. The whole point of coming to Hanle is to see the stars. So today, as till now, the skies look clear, which was the case yesterday as well, up till Chushul. So I've decided to extend by one day. Let's see, hopefully the weather stays like this and I get to see some really cool stars in the clear sky tonight. Actually, imagine this would make a nice frame. Guys cycling in the mountains. Okay, some guy said idhar se jane ka. So now this guy is saying go back. Okay, now if I'm not let into the observatory, then that will be a bust. That's okay. I'm going to see some stars in the evening, hopefully, since it's still just I think 1 or 2 days after the full moon, so the moon is still quite close to the earth. Is it? When it's full moon, it is close to the earth, right? Whatever, man, I forget. This is the view from the Hanle Observatory. Just down a bit, the observatory is there. This is the road leading up to it, and just climbing up and down here takes your breath away. Look at this. Just look at this. That is the telescope at Hanle. This is the dome, I guess that's what it's called. There's one opening here. I think this can be rotated and pointed wherever they want, and this opens up the shutters. Okay. So currently sitting at the top of the hill of the Hanle Observatory. So this looks like, or as I've been told, this is the last point on this route. It's so beautiful, man. It's surrounded by mountains, snow-capped mountains all around. So ask the guy here, one of the technicians, how and why was an observatory made here of all places. So apparently in the early 90s, I think 91, 92 is what he told me, the astrophysicists in India started to scout for locations, and out of many locations in India, one of the locations was Hanle. Primary reason for that was apparently here in Hanle, 275 odd days in a year it has clear skies. So that's almost to like 60-70% of the year. So it has clear skies, so that's one. And since it's in a remote place, the light pollution is also very less. And third reason, I don't remember what he told me, but yeah, those are the two main reasons why this particular location was chosen. But man, this is so peaceful. Today it's been bright and sunny. There are clouds, yes. Yesterday around the same time that we witnessed the change in weather. Hope it doesn't happen today. At least tonight I'm hoping for some clear sky so that I can take some pictures of the sky. Although since it's just 1 or 2 days after the full moon, the sky won't be as clear and might not be able to see as many stars or even the Milky Way. So if you're planning to visit Hanle, ensure that you sync your visit when there's no moon. I keep forgetting what it's called. The full moon is the full moon day, but Amavas, I don't know what. I keep forgetting. Anyway, I'll note that down later. So ensure you come here, at least plan for 2 days. You know, weather here, you never know. Yesterday, as we saw yesterday morning, it was all bright and sunny and turned into nightmarish weather. But yeah, 2 days here, hoping that one day you have clear skies when there's no moon. I think that's the best time to come here. Yeah. I spent the remaining of the day riding around Hanle and relaxing at the homestay, waiting for the sun to set and witness the Milky Way with my bare eyes. And boy, what a spectacle it was. Morning everyone. Second morning in Hanle. So just got up like an hour ago around 6 o'clock. The sun wasn't out yet, so I started packing my bags and just waited for the sun to come out so that I could take a stroll again. So yesterday morning or day before when I came here, it was raining heavily. It was really foul weather and it was so cold that all these mountains were covered with snow. These ones here. Today not so much, I think, because yesterday the weather was pretty good, sunny throughout, so a lot of the snow has melted. I'll show you one more thing. This is a road. Let's consider this as a dividing line. So on the left is the sun rising up from behind the mountains, and dead opposite is the moon. here. Dead opposite is the moon. So imagine how cool is this. Let me try and zoom into the moon a little bit. So obviously camera can't capture everything perfectly, but so imagine this is so cool. Sun on one side, the moon dead opposite on the other. So yeah, I came here day before and in absolute torrential downpour, foul weather as you guys saw. And then yesterday it was clear weather, so I went to the observatory, spent some time over there, and then returned from the observatory around 1:30 or 2, and then I was getting really bored, man. Really bored, because there was no electricity, there was no internet. I was not carrying any books or movies or videos or nothing on my laptop. So it was one of those days where you're cut off from every form of entertainment, and since I was the only person in the entire guest house, there was nobody to talk to as well. So I was kind of bored, but I knew the reason I was in Hanle was to look at the night sky. So a few hours of boredom is fine. And in the evening, what I saw was absolutely majestic. You could literally see the Milky Way. So the Milky Way spanned from here all the way till there. It was like a ring. You might have seen pictures, you might have seen videos. You have to experience it firsthand to understand how it feels to witness this absolutely magical phenomenon. It's not magical, but for us humans it is. So come to Hanle. Alright, heading out of Hanle. Ouch. 1 second. These gloves are really tight. My little finger is hurting because I use 2 fingers to brake. Okay, let me try it for a while. After that, I'll change it if it gets too much. So yeah, I was saying in the morning, yesterday morning, all these mountains were covered with snow. Not fully, at least till half. And since yesterday it was all sunny, seems to have melted the snow. So, and even last night it wasn't that cold, so there's not a lot of snow on these mountains. But yeah, worth every effort and weird shit that happened on the way here. Absolutely worth it, man. The day I came here, as I've told n number of times already, all those incidents, that Kaksang Pass or Kaksang Pass, dangerous, then riding in rain, and then yesterday spending almost the second half of the day doing absolutely nothing and getting bored. But for those few minutes, 10-15 minutes of witnessing the Milky Way, absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it.
Returning on a route you've been on before gives one such a different perspective.
you get to witness the surroundings in a completely different light. A couple of days ago, this very route was dark and gloomy, but now it was bright and sunny and uplifting.
हाँ ठीक है, एक और है मेरे ओरिजिनल मेरे पास है, बस इसके बाद ज़रूरत नहीं है ना इसकी।
जरूर नहीं।
ओके
जाना है ना?
हाँ
तो यहाँ से ब्रिज से जाना
सीधा।
यहाँ से 14 किलोमीटर पर डिवाइशन है।
हाँ
लेफ्ट साइड जाना।
ओके हाँ
राइट वाला मुन्ना लिखता है।
ओके।
ठीक है,
और ये जाता है
ये भी ले जाता है।
चुमाथंग वाला रास्ता ये है। ओके, वो अपना मोरे प्लेन्स उपशी।
हाँ, उसी तकलांग दीपी
ओके
जाता है राइट वाला।
ओके डन।
14 के बाद लेफ्ट वाला त्सो मोरिरी, फिर वहाँ से वापस आना।
त्सो मोरिरी कितना दूर है सर यहाँ से?
60 किलोमीटर।
1-2 घंटा लगेगा?
2 घंटा।
2 लगे। So now this road leads to Tso Moriri. This way is Chumathang Pass. Okay. Bit of off-roading now. Just made an entry at the checkpost just before entering Karzok, and surprisingly and owing to my luck, the permit that I had today is the last day. So all worked out, I guess. Now
Finally reached Tso Moriri. It's beautiful, man. It's absolutely beautiful. So I think it's part of the river bed where I'm standing right now. So Tso Moriri, I think compared to Pangong, is very small. It's beautiful nonetheless. Because I left early in the morning from Hanle, reached here quite early. It's around, I don't know, maybe 2:33. So not a lot of tourists have arrived yet. So I'm standing near the lake. I can hear absolutely nothing else except for me talking. There are two guys sitting over there, but that's it. There's not a sound. Let me just show you the best part, the best view.
The only difference between one of the differences between Tso Moriri and Pangong is the area, the bank next to Tso Moriri is very flat. So if you stand next to the lake, it's so flat that you're standing at water level, so you won't get a really great view. However, in Pangong, I think at least most of the places, maybe except Merak, except Merak, I think everything else, as soon as the lake ends, it's all the incline starts. So since you're at a incline, you get a better view of the lake. Wow, it's beautiful nonetheless, man. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely picturesque. I mean, every moment, every hour, due to the changing weather conditions, the color of the water changes, the surrounding views change, and the vibe changes. Look at this, man. It's dark indigo blue. Phenomenal.
As I left Tso Moriri towards Leh, I couldn't help but realize that my Ladakh journey was coming to an end. And what an amazing journey it had been. From meeting some really interesting people at the Hitchhiker's Hostel, to the beautiful Nubra Valley, the magnificent Pangong Lake, the adventurous ride through Kaksangla, witnessing the magical Milky Way at Hanle, and the serene Tso Moriri. Ladakh had truly won me over. Although I had explored parts of Ladakh on this journey, there were more locations left to be explored, and I promised myself that I would return soon.